Lagos, the city of aquatic splendor, is not just the engine room of commerce in Nigeria. It is often regarded as the land of opportunities and home for all, serving as one of Africa's most cosmopolitan cities with a peaceful coexistence among over 24 million Lagosians of diverse culture, race, nationality, religion, social status. The city has grown to become one of the best cities anyone could be proud and be delighted to live in. Welcome to Inside Lagos, the very first episode in the month of Ramadan. I'm Adedoja. Salam Adeniyi. Our show today is specially dedicated to the former governor of Lagos State and the pathfinder of modern Lagos, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who clocked 70 last Tuesday. But before then, Muslims around the world begin their spiritual supplication in this holy month of Ramadan. The faithful would have to abstain from food and drinks from dawn to sunset for the next 29 to 30 days as an act of worship to strengthen their relationship with Allah. We were at the Lagos State pre-Ramadan prayer for this year. Have a listen.
شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن.
The new moon sighting marks the start of the 9th month in the Islamic calendar. Ramadan is the time for spiritual cleansing through fervent prayers and good deeds. It is the tradition of the Lagos State government to commence the holy month with prayers. It started with prayer for Nigeria. Still on the worsening insecurity in the country, the deputy governor also wants faithful to use the holy month in praying for a peaceful Nigeria.
Somebody left his house to say, I'm going to kill somebody. Imagine that mindset. So that's why we have to intervene in all spheres, Parents have to take care of their wives, have to take care of their husband has to take care of their wives, and so on and so forth. I implore myself and all the Muslim Ummah to pray for this country so that we have peace, so that the spirit of shaitan doesn't take over our land. All these killings, kidnappings, and so on. So that we pray that Almighty Allah take control of our country and bring peace and happiness, because without it, really, nothing can happen.
Ramadan holds greater importance as it is the first time Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the Holy Quran to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, on one of the last 10 nights of the month, known as the Night of Power.
The significance of this month is for us to be of good character, to help each other, to help fellow Muslims, not even non-Muslims. At this month, some will be fasting without anything for them to eat. So we have that responsibility to make sure that they feel as we feel. So the month of Ramadan is a month of peace, month of selfless service to humanity.
Fasting during Ramadan is obligatory. Exemptions are made for children, pregnant women, nursing mothers, and those who are ill or traveling. More than 147 pictures of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu have been exhibited in Lagos. The never-before-seen pictures, curated and organized by Dayo Adedayo, who is a documentary filmmaker as well as an author, was part of plans to mark the 70th birthday of the national leader of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu.
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is one many see as an enigma and a force in Nigeria's politics. From his time as an accountant in an oil firm to his political exploits, he is seen as one determined to see that Nigeria achieves her greatness. For the man that has become a political institution, not many are aware of his many sides, which is the reason for this pictorial exhibition.
we're celebrating a man when he's still alive, when you can indeed step back, soak it all in, you know, and you can see how people appreciate you. And that's what has gone, I mean, that's what we've all seen here today. And so this celebration is not just about Mr. Dayo Adedayo, it's a combination of other outstanding photographers of like minds as himself, and even to pull all of their archives, pull things that are, some are 30, 40 years, 50 years, you know, in history, pull all of them together and put together a narrative, a story about a man, his journey, you know, family, friends, political journey, you know, taking Lagos to the level that it is today, and the Nigerian conversation all around.
We need to start celebrating our leaders in whichever aspect of life that they are, whether in business, whether in politics, whether in sports. It makes no difference. We need to celebrate them, and that's why this is being put together, not just by me alone, by 7 other photographers. What I'm trying to do, actually, is to show the younger ones where we were before, the state of things before we get to where we are today, and to know that one day you are young. You can see Asiwaju when he was preteen. You too, one day you will be 70, you will be 80. So be mindful of what you do, what you say, and the way things go, so because one way or the other, things will catch up with you.
The different aspects of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu come to life in this exhibition. As a family man, an astute professional, a political figure, as well as a sportsman. But more importantly, a man who can positively influence people to become the best they can be.
It's an experience that everybody that loves Asiwaju should be part of. It's an experience that speaks to who Asiwaju is, who he was before being who he is today. It shows how passionate, all efforts that this man has put in place, not only to develop Lagos, but to develop Nigeria. And so, bringing it back to the memory of everybody today, I think it's worth our time. So I just want to appreciate the convener of this event for bringing the past memory, the lovely pictures, the activities that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done in the past. And I just want to say that the past of everybody determines how far they'll be able to go in future.
It's all about tourism. This is tourism and nothing less than tourism. Photographs of Asiwaju from when he started to where he is today. We thank God for this, and you can see how people are coming in, seeing what Asiwaju have done. When I went back to the other side, I saw old Lagos, how old Lagos looked like. You understand? Even where we are, this Adetokunbo, the road, the motorway that is being transformed into BRT. Asiwaju is an achiever.
It is a man that at every available opportunity, he uses time and makes positive impact on the lives of the citizens, on the lives of the people, on the lives of the common people. So it's a very special character that I live to cherish.
Most of the pictorial things we have here takes us memory lane. We were able to identify that picture with some particular period, and so it's brain refreshing. Then going through most of his utterances, we will conclude instantly that this man is a visionary.
This exhibition serves as a reminder of the man whom many have come to cherish and look up to. His exploits will forever be engraved in the annals of Nigeria's democratic expedition for a long time to come.
Still on tributes for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he has been described as a visionary leader, dogged fighter, and harvester of talents, who has become a living legend in Nigeria's political space and Africa at large. Some of the people who have tasted from his well of politics and now occupy significant positions in Nigeria share their thoughts about the person of Asiwaju Tinubu to mark his 70th birthday.
Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has become a household name across Africa. His sojourn into the political space and his exploits did not just surface from the blues. Many say he has earned the accolade over the years. Bola Ahmed Tinubu made an invaluable mark in the corporate world as a member of the management team of ExxonMobil in the United States of America before taking the decision to return to Nigeria with a mission to set the people free from the shackles of oppression. A first-class accountant brought his native intelligence and strategic thinking into play in his country by joining politics. He was in the Senate in the brief Third Republic but was overthrown by the military government. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu then joined forces with many others to frustrate the military government out of power. After that, he contested the position of the governor of Lagos and won. That was the foundation of the transformation that is visible now in the state. Between 1999 and 2007, he turned Lagos around and made it an enviable state. His administration recorded landslide achievements in revenue generation, waste management, education, grassroots development through the creation of local council development areas, and many other innovative ideas and policies. He did not stop there. He turned Lagos to a small Nigeria with the opportunities he gave the brilliant Nigerians across the country to join him in building the state. After 8 years, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu made sure that there was progress in Lagos through his strategic succession plan that best former governors Babatunde Fashola, Akinwumi Ambode, and now Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
You can't take the politics out of him. So his personality and his person is enmeshed in his politics. He's kind, he's generous, he's fearless. He is a mentor. And you know, we don't have many mentors in Nigeria. We don't. But he has that capacity to mentor, and he has mentored many, I inclusive.
One striking achievement of Asiwaju Tinubu, as recognized by Speaker Gbajabiamila, is his effort in 2015 to unseat the incumbent government in the federal. He sees that as a feat no one had ever achieved before then.
He moved the opposition from opposition to the ruling party. Nobody else has done that. Nobody. Tell me one person. So that's one thing that stands him out, not just with his contemporaries, but with those who came before him. So until somebody else does that, he stands out. That's the only man that has accomplished that.
Takes interest in young guys or young men and women without asking them, without knowing their parents. Then you need to know that is a man who has been destined to be a leader and to change lives. Asiwaju has changed so many lives. It's changed my own life, and by extension, of course, my family and those who are close to me.
It talks big. It talks big. But you see, some people will talk the talk and not walk the walk. He talks the talk and he walks the walk. And he's never someone who is afraid of a fight. And I think that is part of the attraction.
A leader that he always watches out for you. You know, he's a leader that is not going to allow you to fall or fail. You know, he's watching, he's monitoring, he's advising. You know, and he's always there for you to consult, to share issues and ideas with, and to always have a conversation with. And he's a very thoughtful and caring person. Basic. So he's a leader of leaders.
He's basically a generous person. His generosity didn't start with him, being, governor. I'll never forget that. In 1991, remember by 1991, I had only, she and I only had a 2-year-old relationship. But in 1991, when I had to take my son to hospital in the UK for treatment, apart from my employer, Asiwaju made the second highest contribution to that. So I know that his generosity is not simply motivated by politics.
From the northern part of the country, the former governor of Borno State, Kashim Shettima, considers Asiwaju Tinubu as a master in politics.
Asiwaju Tinubu has a history of consistency and commitment to progressive ideals. Taking into consideration the configuration of Nigerian politics, he is certainly the front runner. And it's mightily difficult, in all honesty, for anyone to defeat him. He's a master in the game.
He praised his track record of commitment for progressive ideals.
The assessment fee, according to HS AGA, is most open. The truth that men prepare not to hear. The unpleasant truth that we continue to re-echo has to do with the fact that without the support of the Southwest, the Buhari presidency couldn't have gone into being.
Since Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who has helped many to fulfill their political ambitions, publicly declared his interest in contesting the position of the president of the country in the 2023 presidential race, his style of consultation has wowed many. Covering the southwest states and some northern states has shown that his seed of politics over the years are beginning to germinate, and the fruits seem fascinating. As Asiwaju Bola Tinubu marks his 70th birthday, many wish him the very best in his political aspiration.
It is your time to really love yourself now. Begin to walk that walk, and God will continue to strengthen you. Each step you take, God will take you from another level of glory to glory. Amen. I wish you all the very best.
There have been so many encomiums from all walks of life for the national leader of the All Progressives Congress and the former governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in the last week as he marked his 70th birthday. Asiwaju ended his birthday celebration abruptly at the 13th Bola Tinubu Colloquium following the bombing of a passenger train in Kaduna State by bandits. The cancellation was in honor of the victims of the train attack. It's a major colloquium being a run-up to the 2023 general election. Dignitaries from across the world graced the event. The Bola Tinubu Colloquium has been an event used in shaping Nigeria's socio-political and economic decisions.
He's a man that is totally detribalized. He's a man that's able to forget sentiments and be able to look at talents and galvanize that talent. He's a man that is impressed by the youths. Like I said in the morning, the reality is, how old was I when I became a commissioner? How old was Governor Sanwo-Olu when he became commissioner? How old was Dr. Muiz Banire when he became commissioner? How old was Governor Fashola when he became chief of staff? So this is a man that's able to galvanize the youth, talent, and he gives you the tool to do your work, and you know he will stand by you. So he's a man that I think this country will be lucky to have as the next president.
Asiwaju is my mentor, my leader, a father, and somebody who has been able to impact positively
on the greatest number of Nigerians that have met with him or that have had direct or indirect dealings with him.
Asiwaju is everything to me. I've said that not quite everyone that will wish you well, but here he is. He wishes me well anytime, and I can't forget that. You can only say that of maybe your parents, but where you see somebody that is not your parents and wishes you every now and then, regardless of politics, we put politics apart. It's like we've known each other since I was born, and he has been so wonderful. So what I can wish him is his heart desires.
The arrival of the celebrant kick-started the event that was well organized. Participants and observers from around the world have been looking forward to the intellectual discussions that usually lead to tangible outcomes that often marked the colloquium. But attendees got a shocker when the celebrant mounted the podium.
I've just been informed since I've been back and forth with prayers and worrying. I didn't pay attention to the news, and I've just been informed of a very sad incident in our country. Very sad indeed, that over 60 people and many more were killed and bombed on the train between KADUNA and Abuja. That is a very serious incident. I will urge the two clergies who are here present, continue to pray, and every one of you to go home and pray.
As soon as he made the announcement, puzzled guests, while leaving the venue of the 13th Bola Tinubu Colloquium with the theme Pivoting Nigeria into the New World Order, Imperatives of Good Governance, said it is the right decision.
On a day when Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be celebrating, as a true statesman, he has taken into account the pain, the suffering, and the agony of Nigerians who were affected by the bomb blast on the train. And it is his humanity coming to the fore, and I agree with him.
Asiwaju stood by the 57 local government he created and denied himself of so many things. This is another example. We are all here ready to marry. 70th birthday is a milestone birthday. And for him to say that we should get ourselves involved in national mood and forget about his birthday, oh, he has just proved what I know of him. Very selfless leader.
This is unprecedented in the history of the Bola Tinubu Colloquiums that started in 2009, and it will go down memory lane as the first colloquium cancelled by the celebrants due to loss of lives. And that's the package today. Many thanks for being a part of it. But before we go, we would like to say a big congrats to the former governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who clocked 70 last week. Happy birthday to our great leader and the architect of modern Lagos. Many happy returns. And to our Muslim brothers and sisters out there, Ramadan Kareem, Amade Doja, Salam Adeniyi.